in 2012, I was at work and I fell and fractured 3 ribs. When I went back to work, I lost my job because I wasn't able to fulfill the duties that were required. And then shortly after that, I lost my apartment. I had an apartment on the Boulevard in Fairhaven. Some friends had a pop-up tent, which I lived in from January to June of 2012. And during that time, I had this really aggressive skin cancer that had come back. All these things, all these health issues.
Lived in Spokane for about 20 years and moved over to this side of the state in 2006. Was fortunate to get pregnant with my son, and he's now 8 years old. He was able to clearly identify the fact that he felt a lot safer here. He felt that someone couldn't just up and take him and disappear with him.
If you don't have a place to live, and you don't have a place to shower and, take care of yourself and eat properly, you can't do the other things that you need to be able to, just survive and succeed.
Like when we first came in, and other residents would notice too, he would get, especially when it was around the time that he would be interacting with his dad, he would get very behavioral. He would be flinging his body around. If he could grab it, he was throwing it. The way he writes and the way he draws definitely changed from the time we came here to towards the end. He started out with only socializing and wanting to associate with the adults and wanted nothing to do with the kids here. And then as time progressed, he started associating more and wanting to be friends more with the kids and wanting them to play with and do things together and doing the crafts together.
Somebody was the queen of finger painting last week.
Is that who?
You!
You!
They make you do things you don't want to do. You don't want to have to go to a job lab. You don't want to have to go to an interviewing class. Which eventually you realize that they're the resources that are available that allow you to succeed.
I didn't feel like I was just stuck. I didn't feel like I was just trapped. I felt like I still had all of these opportunities available to me. I had a lot more available to me than I ever thought possible.
And I always get really emotional because it's really hard to accept being given something and feeling like you deserve it. And, they have treated me with dignity and they've given me hope. And that's a really nice thing. The cool thing about the case managers here is they make